the channel, man. This is episode number 77, so I thought it would be apropos to start this Final Finds with some great recordings from 1977. This is the Zeros, outtakes and unreleased material from the 77 sessions, man. If you're a punk fan like me, this is pure gold, man. The song we're listening to is Wimp, and it's no wimp of a song, man, it's killer. Don't Push Me Around, Hand Grenade Heart, Main Street Brat. The best cut on it is probably Wild Weekend, all 1 minute and 30 seconds of it. Just some classic punk rock here. And welcome. One of my favorite things to do, man, show some records and hang out with everybody, man. And I thought this would be a good segue to the first record I'm going to show you. I got a really great Final Finds planned for you. So we're going to start out with a record from 1980. And then we're going to do two brand new punk records from 2022, and then we're going to end it with a punk classic, a single that's a punk classic from 1978. But before we get into the first record, look at this Zeros insert, man. This is a flyer for one of their shows. The lineup is stacked, man. You got the Nerves, the Zeros, the Avengers, Shock, and then on the back, the Weirdos, the Germs, and the Zeros, man. Just classic stuff. Man, I would have loved to have been at this shit. Yeah, this is great. This is a great song too. Main Street Brat. I don't know what I wanna do. Let the kids got a hold of me. I don't care. I got my. Can't get too carried away with the intro. We gotta get into the Final Finds, man. So this is a great segue to the first record I'm going to show, because in this band you had Javier Escovedo, who played guitar and sang for the Zeros. And in the first record I'm going to show you, from 1980, his brother, Alejandro Escovedo, played for this band. And let's cue it up, man. We'll play a little bit of it. Yeah, it's good to see everybody again, man. Here's the little bump comp of the Zeros on orange wax. Looking cool. And the first record I'm going to show you is from 1980. It's the Nuns. It's their debut album. And man, this is killer. And on Doctor and the Kid a couple of weeks ago, Mika and I, every week or every show, we have a record that we both listen to during the week and we'll talk about it. And this was one of them. It was the Nuns' first album, self-titled. And let me cue up the track that I want to hear. Again. Yeah, perfect. So here it is, man. And what an album cover, too. Look at this, man. That's a great cover. That's the way covers should be. Too many lame album covers nowadays. This is great. But yeah, this album, I'm going to play a little bit of it and then we'll talk about it, and I'll show you some of the records it reminds me of. But this record toes the line of punk and new wave in a perfect way. Before this, I only had their debut single. And I love this record, but this one's a little more, it's a little more polished, but it's great. And we're going to check out the song World War III. Inside of me, I'm bleeding internally. Whenever I hear that, I go, I got a feeling inside of me, and I automatically want to sing the lyrics to New Rose. I got a feeling inside of me. It's kind of strange, like a stormy sea. Looks like it's a For sure. Also, some great San Francisco punk rock right here. I think if you think the Zero Boys, I think you think the Nuns, man. Totally.
Black mushroom in the sky, burning heat, I'm gonna fry. Please let me die so I could be free.
I also brought out Crime, Murder My Guitar, man. This is a classic. This is way more raunchy than this, but this is also some excellent California punk rock that's pure gold.
It's a World War III. World War III. World War III. World War.
I love the way the song breaks open like that with like a big chord, man. It's perfect. Also brought out Really Red, Modern Needs. I think this is definitely, if you dig World War III by the Nuns, you'd love Really Red, Modern Needs. Hated, Sees the Middle East. Another great single. It reminds me of the Death Aids. Do It Again. This is a great little single here.
Where you play the records,
So you hear this track, right? It's called "You Think You're the Best."
and you make them
Now let's talk about the record itself here. So the record, it starts out with the song "Savage." It's the first track, and this record's like a chameleon because the way it starts out in this kind of new wavy, and this is Jennifer Anderson. Jennifer Anderson is the singer, and she plays keyboards on this stuff, and she's really reminds me of Debbie Harry. She's kind of like the West Coast Debbie Harry, you know. So if you like the first Blondie record, I think you'll really dig the track she does. It's like a dirtier Blondie, Dirty Blonde, perhaps. But yeah, the record's pretty much a chameleon because the way it starts out, you think that's the way the record's gonna go, but she only sings about 3 or 4 songs. And but they're great, man. The song "Savage," the first one, really reminds me of the Violators. The song "Summer of '81." Also, female vocals on this, and the way that it starts out with the drums, you know, that kind of like heavy on the toms. That's the way "Savage" is. The same way that "Summer of '81" is. It's really a really great song. But yeah, once you get past "Savage," "Media Control," World War III, those are just straight up punk songs, man. And this is "You Think You're the Best." The last track on side 1, I really like a lot. "Walking the Beat," because you know it's a punk record, but this record it's got little like intricacies, and it's a really smart record. And I think the band really hits their stride on that last song. I think the song is smart and it knows it, and they finally found that great like middle ground, and it just clicks. It's kind of the mid-tempo tune, but it's great, man. Side 2, "Wild," it's okay, but "Getting Straight" is probably my second favorite after World War III. This is a little bit of "Walking the Beat." Yeah, I really like this song, man. It's really cool. "Getting Straight," Confused. "Getting Straight's great. The first lyrics like "Liquor and pills used to keep you alive. Now you're just working some 9 to 5. Yeah, "Confused" is a straight up punk tune. It's great. "Suicide Child" is a kind of a slower song, but it's good, but it drags on for a little bit too long. And the last song is called "Lazy," and someone called the song lazy, or maybe a lazy way to end the album. I like the song. Jennifer sings the song, Jennifer Anderson sings the song, and honestly it really reminds me of the closing track on Lou Reed's Transformer, "Goodnight Ladies." It's just got that laid back kind of vibe, maybe end of the night, middle of the night kind of song you put on. But yeah, the Nuns, 1980, man. It's a great record. I love it. I can't recommend it enough. Mine's a reissue on Radiation. You can get, the original came out on Bump, and the original's really not that much more than the reissue on Radiation. Yeah, it came on this like pink red, whatever it is, wax. Everything's on colored vinyl now. So, but yeah, it's a really good record, man. I like it a lot. If you listen to this and you like it, but you want like kind of a dirtier sound, they have that. You can check out the CBS demos. The CBS demos for the Nuns are awesome. It's a little more gritty, a little more dirty versions of a lot of those songs, and I think you'll really dig it. So we're gonna go to the next record from 2022, and I'm really high on this band right now. I've been a fan of the band since I saw them. I saw them at Goner Fest last year, and I thought their set was really great. And I bought their record, and yeah, I'm gonna cue up their brand new one on Feel It Records from 2022. You find yeah, you know, everything is on colored wax, and I always have a hard time finding the tracks on this colored wax. Let's take a look. Okay, there we go. All right, so I found it. It's like especially on the clear wax, it's kind of hard to find the grooves. But the band is Spread Joy from Chicago, and this is their second album entitled 2, Spread Joy 2, and this is their first one. I'll show you here. Yeah, this is their first record, which is excellent, man, excellent. This is the stuff I saw them play at Goner Fest, and it really blew me away. I thought they were really, really tight band. And yeah, now I got the second one. It's a great record. So when I start this record, I'm going to play the song Repetition. It's my favorite song on the record. I'm going to show you exactly what it reminds me of, and you're going to say, wow, this is it. It's almost like they ripped the riff completely off, but it's fantastic. Check it out. This is Spread Joy from 2022, the song Repetition. It sounds exactly like 3-Girl Rhumba by Wire, Big Flag, man. Great bass. Record, man, and that song, all these songs are so quick. Listen to that. These kind of licks and the bass grooves and everything remind me of Gang of Four Entertainment, no doubt about it. They have the fingerprints of Gang of Four are all over this band. It's great, great stuff, classic riff. Yeah, this is a really fun listen. And it's over like that, so when it's over, man, you just want to put it back on. Let's talk a little bit about more of the songs. I mean, the record starts out with a song called Ow. That's about 45 seconds long. And it is blistering out of the gate. There's no other song on the record like it. They start out, just like I said, man, straight out of the gate, 200 miles an hour, man, maximum punk rock. And then it goes to Spa Schedule, which really sets the tone for the rest of the record. More of these like slithery, snaky kind of Gang of Four riffs. And but yeah, Repetition's my favorite. This is a song called Contrition. See, just like that, it's over. This is a really good song too. The name of this song is in German. Ik say ik. Yeah, listen to the bass.
Hamburg ein Feuerschlagen. Ich sehe dich. Ihr Schrecken wird sein. So, sie.
The B-side, the first song, "Discomfort is Palpable," is wild, man. It's like it's got a great little groove to it, but in the middle of the song, the lead singer has like this crying fit. It's actually kind of disturbing. It's really weird, man. It's out there, but yeah, it's great. "Try" is awesome. Probably my favorite song on the second side. I think this is a must-have in 2022. I can't decide. Their first album is terrific. I love their first album, but this one, it might take the cake. I don't know. Pretty simple insert here. Nothing you write home about. But that's cool. That's some pretty cool artwork there. But yeah, some of the vocals, man, remind me of like kind of an X-Ray Spec style. But I'll tell you what the vocals really remind me of. The vocalist has this like these kind of quirks and like odd noises, and weird stuff. Like it reminds me of like Lena Lovitch, something you'd hear in like Lucky Number or something, you know. I love this record on Stiff. Another band, I actually saw this band as well at Donner Fest last year. It's also female-fronted, Sweeping Promises. This is a really cool record. I'd like to hear something new by this band here. Yeah, it's also on Feel It Records. This is a really cool record too. I think they're from Boston, Sweeping Promises. Some of the guitar tone reminds me too of, if you haven't heard this band or got these records, you gotta get them. It's one of my one of my favorite newer punk bands going is Smirk. I think the guitar tones are really reminiscent of like what I've heard in the Smirk albums or the EP. This is the EP, this is their album. This is the EP, this is their album. It's great stuff. Smirk is an awesome band. I was lucky enough to see them too. I think they're great. Yeah, the guitar in this is like super creative, man. It's not like the basic punk where the bass is playing what the guitar is playing and it's at full speed, whatever, 1,000 miles an hour. It's got its own frantic kind of feel to it, but in a different way, and it's just really creative. I think the whole band is really talented, and I love the record. So from 2022, Spread Joy. The album is 2 on Feel It Records. Check it out, man. I really dig it. I think they're a great band. So yeah, that's that one. We're gonna go to another one. This is a single from 2022. This is one of them Coke bottle clear, records. Like I said, everything's on colored wax now. This one is too. So in the tradition of it seems to be on my channel. We're going to show a band from Australia. Again, shocker, right? But they've just got so much great stuff coming out, man. And this is another band that I think is terrific. So from 2022, this is also on Feel It, but I think Feel It put it out on the in the U.S. Spoil Sport is the other label. I'm presuming from Australia. But there's 250 copies of this pressed on this like seafoam wax. The other one is black, whatever. But yeah, I really dig this this single. You can check it out. It's by a band called Delivery, and the song's called Personal Effects. And the one thing I'm not crazy about is the cover. I think the cover stinks. Yeah, look at it, not good. Yeah, if I didn't hear this and I just saw it in the store, I'd flip right by this. But I listened to it before, and I thought it was great. And this is like a band that merges garage, post-punk, and new wave together. And it's got this kind of like, the A-side's got this kind of Gary Newman vibe to it in the beginning, and I think you'll really dig it. From Melbourne, Australia, it's Delivery with the song Personal Effects. Check this out. Yeah, this is a cool band. I love those synths, man. vocals, right in the pocket, man. The band's in the pocket.
And his dog and his mug and it all fits.
Grab a beer. Hang on.
He doesn't ever have to go outside. But who is he in the late dark night? We're always waiting. We're always wanting
Reminds me of the song Running from Snooper from Nashville. I showed this probably a month ago or so. This is a great new band from Nashville, Snooper. If you like the song Running on this, I think you really dig delivery.
Steps out the door, then right back inside. Lives a complete and fulfilling life. We're always waiting.
And then we also want to break out another great Australian kind of new wavy punk band, Blonde Revolver. I showed this also probably like 2 months ago. I love this little EP, man. It's fantastic stuff. I also brought out Dangus Targets. Look at this cover. This is great. I love it. This is blacked out electro punk. Really cool. Really cool. I like the way the song's constructed, man. Kind of leaves you like you don't know where it's gonna go. It's fun. The only knock I can have on this song is it's a little too long. You could probably cut a minute of it out and be okay, you know. But that and the cover. But I really dig the main groove of the song. Like, yeah, I love it. I actually want to play a little bit of the B-side too because I just want you to hear the way the song starts. It's like this organized calamity. It's awesome. And then there's like this screeching saxophone that comes out of nowhere. I love it. And I'll play a little bit of it for you, and then we'll get to the last record. Play a little bit of the B-side here. It's a song called The Topic, and this is cool. Yeah, wait till you hear the beginning of the song. It's funny. Give me noise, noise. Where's the download? Check it out. Get it while you can. There's only 250 copies. And yeah, I really like it, man. I'd like to see it with a different cover. But yeah, here's the little, they call it Seafoam Green. It's a Seafoam Green record. But yeah, that was Delivery from Melbourne, Australia. The Australian streak continues. And I'm pumped too because Gonerfest this year has an Australian invasion coming. GT's coming, man. Research Reactor Corporation. It's going to be awesome. That band Snooper I showed from Nashville is also going to be there. It's going to be a great lineup, man. King Khan and the BBQ show. I don't know, man. There's just so many cool bands. It's going to be a great time. But let's get to the last record, man. The last record in the Vinyl Finds, and I promised you a punk classic from 1978. And this is it here. And this is from 78. It was originally on Kings Road Records in 78. Mine is a reissue from 1979 on Rough Trade. And it's the Television Personalities. Where's Bill Grundy now? You know, Bill Grundy of you know, as punk fans, we know him because of the interview with the Sex Pistols, the racy interview where he was a total creep to Susie Sue. Dirty old man. I think Steve Jones called him a dirty bastard. That's great. But yeah, I love this song, man. I'm gonna play the song "Part-Time Punks," and it's just oozing with sarcasm. This jangly guitar and awful but great vocals, and yeah, the television personalities, man. From 1978, Where's Bill Grundy Now? Let's check it out.